Well, hello from a very snowy Wales. This week we are on a little bit of an adventure, a train travel adventure actually. We've been to Manchester and we are now in Wales. Our first stop was Manchester and then we crossed over to Wales. We stayed there for a night in a youth hostel. And as you can tell by the title, that is what this video is all about. I thought that you might like to see the youth hostel that we stayed in. The YHA is a company that I use. I don't use it as much as I did. I used to use it one hell of a lot. Now I'm just getting back into using it. So come along and check out this youth hostel with me. Let me know what you think of it. And if you know any other youth hosteling companies that are brilliant, let me know in the comments, because I'd really like to go and check them out. Hope you enjoyed the video.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything.
YHA room, 4-bed, Manchester, £34. You know, you can have a good look at this room without me even really talking you through it, because it's a very basic room, but it's a comfortable basic room. So we've got 2 sets of bunk beds because it's a room that sleeps 4 people. And on each bunk bed, you have like this place for your phone, your drink, whatever. You have a bedside light each, and then you've got a plug and a USB charger each, which definitely comes in handy. You do only have one pillow, so I've spent many a time folding my pillow in half trying to get comfortable, but it's one of the things with budget accommodation, they just don't seem to give you 2 pillows. Although we have got 1 spare bed, but as you can see there, Neve is 1 step ahead of me and she's already nabbed the pillow from the top bunk. One of the things that always kind of puts me about when I'm staying in a YHA is this rubber covered mattress. I don't know what it's going to be like in cool weather, but in hot weather it's not the most delightful thing to sleep on. I understand why they do it, however it can be a little bit frustrating, you know, when everybody's moving and then you're sweating and well, we'll see, I'll let you know in the morning how I've slept. And then the bathroom's here because this is an ensuite room. And we've got a fan. It's all clean. It's cladded. There's no tiling. It's like an easy, clean situation. So you've got your shower there. Oops. You've got your sink and your mirror there. They always provide hand wash at every sink. And then you've got a toilet, and it's a step up to get in. So there's not really much to say about the bathroom because it's just basic. Storage cupboards are good, and if you come and you stay on your own, then you might find yourself in a similar room. Fetch a padlock, because you'll need one if you want to lock your stuff away. We don't have to because it's private, but if you do come and you share a room, then it's handy to have a padlock. This is your corridor leading to your rooms. It's all basic, no pictures or anything like that, but it's clean enough. And whilst the public can access the restaurant, you have to use your card to get into where the bedrooms are. And not all the rooms have got en suites, so you will find showers and toilets knocking about.
At least to stay alive, and the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise that we
forecast bad weather this week, so it's quite nice to see the sun shining today. One of the things that the YHAs don't provide are towels. You can hire one, but they don't provide them as standard. And back in the day when I was travelling around and using YHAs a lot, I invested in quite a lot of microfiber towels, you know, like one each. In fact, as sad as it is, I bought them in green, so they match the branding of the YHA. But today, because I'm travelling light, because I'm going to Wales after we've been here, I've just bought a flannel. Now obviously, this is not gonna dry my body, but I'm not planning on having a shower. Kids aren't having a shower either, so I'm just gonna have a wash with one side and then dry my face with the other side, and we'll see how we go. But yeah, there's an idea for you. If you're just travelling that light, that you don't want to take a towel, and you know you're not going to be having a shower, just pack a flannel. So just getting ready to leave, and I thought that I would fill you in on our night's sleep. The kids, for the best part, slept quite well. I think for me, because I'm not used to sharing a bedroom with people who move around so much, it weren't the best night's sleep that I've had. And the amount of heat that you generate when you sleep on a rubber covered mattress is immense. And I were correct, I can remember back when I used to sleep in summer in youth hostels with these rubber mattresses. Good Lord, it was so uncomfortable because it were warm in the room, and then you end up like some kind of oil slick. So it weren't that bad because it's it's spring, isn't it now? However, it's just a word of warning, if you do decide to come, just be prepared to be very warm in bed. But other than that, and other than the fact that there was just one pillow and I had to keep folding it in half, that's a bit of a pain in the butt. It were quiet, very, very quiet, and comfortable. So all in all, it's been a really nice day. And for £34 for 3 people, what more could you ask for, really? If you're thinking about staying in a youth hostel, let me give you my 5 items that I would recommend bringing just to make your stay a little bit more comfortable. So number 1, I'd always bring a microfiber towel. Not your normal domestic towels, but microfiber. Once you've used it, you hang it up and it'll dry overnight. There's no smell or anything. So a microfiber towel. Secondly, if you are a light sleeper, I would recommend fetching earplugs. Whether you're sharing with strangers or actually sharing with your family, I would probably say that earplugs might be a good idea to bring. My number 3 tip would be a padlock. If you are going to share with people who you don't know, you never know what's going to happen if somebody's going to take your stuff, and it's all geared up for padlocks, so a padlock. Number 4, most youth hostels have access to a kitchen, so for that I would say tea, coffee, fits quite easily in your bag. And if you're not wanting to eat out, if you're wanting to do it on budget, then bring a bit of food. Especially when you're travelling with family, obviously eating out adds on to the expense. And most of the time, I do cook in the kitchens because it saves money. Last night I didn't, because we met friends and we went out for a meal. But usually, if I'm travelling with Daz and the kids, I'll just fetch food and I will utilise the kitchen. So tip number 4, check out whether your youth hostel's got a kitchen. Most of them do, and utilise it. And probably tip number 5, this is more specific to if you're sharing with strangers, because obviously youth hostels, you can get a private room, but it's way cheaper to book a bed in a shared room if you're travelling on your own. It would be an eye mask. Some youth hostels, they have curtains on the beds, however many don't. So what I would say is an eye mask, because they all have independent lights. So if you are next to somebody who's got the light on because they're reading and you find it difficult to go to sleep in light, then an eye mask might be beneficial to you
and you don't take any room up in your bag.